The host has started recording and the host has started streaming. Hello, everybody. Welcome again to another edition of RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
True. All right. We are on OCONNECT, as many of you know. We're also live streaming to our YouTube channel,
Yes,
which
we
is
are.
RobLynnLive's YouTube channel. And today, let's talk about today a little bit. Today is Sunday, still here in the US of A. This is the 87th.
The live chat is working on YouTube.
Okay, and now we've adjusted things. So if you're on YouTube, the live chat is working.
Yay.
So chat away, just chat away. Okay, this is day 87 of 452 consecutive RobLynn Lives. We're in year 2, so that's 87 in year 2 of a total of 152. How about 452? It's Sunday, the 19th day of November 2023. And just so you know, on OCONNECT, we're looking at 35 folks already, and it's only 8:08.
Woohoo.
Not too shabby.
Very good.
All right. And this is RobLynn Live, the RobLynn Live Network presentation on OCONNECT, also live streaming out there to many of you, as we did last evening, on YouTube. So there you go. We're on YouTube. We're on OCONNECT. We're everywhere. So at 8 a.m. today, we'll just report on a couple of events. That's all we're going to do anymore. And maybe some stuff for in the future. So we've got the 8 a.m. was OES Global Affiliates, starring none other than Chris Tiazone and Michelle Comstra. And along for the ride came Sifu Francis Tay.
Right.
All right. And then at 2 o'clock, there was Heroes. We do want to mention that. Heroes was on at 2 p.m. today, 2 to approximately, 4 o'clock, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
I think so.
All right. And you're now watching live everywhere on the globe, RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
True. And as I mentioned, we're on OCONNECT right here, where we have 37. I don't know how many are on YouTube, but it may be an equal amount.
44.
40. Ooh, 81 already.
We got to bring them over.
Okay. Come on over to OCONNECT when you can. Let's talk. The rest of today was After Heroes is us at 8 p.m. And tomorrow morning, OES takes a break. And you can expect the usual things that you'll see posted in the back office. And then we'll be back at 12 noon, also in the back office, with Straight Talk. RobLynn Live Straight Talk.
Is that a
Straight Talk.
Is that a tongue twister?
Obviously, it was in my case.
Oh boy.
Well, we're trying. So now you know what's happening. So tomorrow at noon, and the usual stuff will be on tomorrow, and there's too many to report on, so we don't do that anymore. We'll just let the back office speak for itself. What do you think of that?
Sounds good.
I like it. Okay, and we'll be back. We'll be on at noon. We go right at a half an hour. Bring you up to date on anything we may know as latest information, and maybe talk topic of the day. We may have something for you tomorrow as a topic. Hadn't gotten that far yet. We're still working on tonight's topic here at RobLynn Live at 8. RobLynn Live at 8. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then we'll be back tomorrow night.
Thanks, Karina. I asked everybody, can you hear us well? Karina said, yeah.
All righty, Karina. Thank you, Karina. She's listening in. Thank you. And tomorrow night we'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The clocks have been set back in the United States, so it may be later or earlier than you're used to. Mm-hmm. Today we had a pretty good crowd, I would say, on restream to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And could you give us a report on the views, if you may?
Oh, on our thing?
From noon, yes, if you don't mind.
535.
All right, so here we got a show that really had not been announced to the world, and we've already had 525 views. That's 5, a 2, and a 5. 3 digits, 525.
That's good.
Now, last night, we're over 2,000 views on our restream from OCONNECT.
I don't know if we had that many.
I believe we did. Why don't you check it? We're going to get an up-to-date report.
We had, yesterday was 1,300. The senior care one, we had 2,100, but the one on yesterday was 1,300.
Okay, so 1,300 views.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not too shabby from last night. And we're sure that'll pick up as time goes because the replay is available, the recording, in YouTube. OCONNECT is available in YouTube, and YouTube's connected to OCONNECT. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, now, please pray for Ash, his lovely wife, Ashmahan. They're two handsome young men, Omar and Yusuf. You know them as Omar and Chunky, as well as the tech, media, and support teams around the globe for their good health and safety. Also, we want to remind you that we just do about 15 to 20 minutes here streaming, and then we go right into a straight OCONNECT.
That's right.
All right, so please pray for the family, the Ash Mufara family, of course, as well as the tech, media, and support teams around the globe for their good health and safety. Also, if you would, please send your love, light, and prayers to all who may be ill or injured for complete and speedy recovery. We have a couple of thank yous we'd like to do before we move on over to OCONNECT. First off, we're going to tell you what the topic is. And tonight's topic at the RobLynnLive Variety Chat is digital technology.
Yay, good topic.
Let's learn a little about digital technology. We've had some medical reviews, and now we're going to get into some technology reviews, if we may.
Very good.
If that's okay with you.
Yes.
All right. Also, please send your love, light, and prayers out to anyone who's ill, anyone who's injured for complete and speedy recovery. We'd also like to send our prayers and heartfelt condolences to the Takusi family. They've had more than their share of grief this year. And Marie, Bob's sister, passed just a couple of days ago.
So we ask for prayers and good thoughts and love.
Prayers to you,
for the
Bob,
family and the loved
and
ones.
the family, and to Maria. Rest in peace. Marie, sorry, not Maria. Marie. All right. So that being said, I think we're at 8:13. Should we go a couple more minutes? I think we'll go 2 more minutes and then switch on to OCONNECT totally. Is that all right?
Yeah. And
we have 50 in OCONNECT, and how many at YouTube that we'd like to welcome and have come over to OCONNECT?
We got 38. We want to explain how they can come on over.
All right.
We have a link right now in the chat that Michael Chata has.
He's my thank you, I was going to say.
Thank you to Michael Chata for that. He has it saying RobLynnLive, topic digital technology, November 19th at 8 p.m. OCONNECT attendee link. So those of you who are on YouTube, all you have to do is click on that link and you'll be directed to a page. All you do is register, you give your name, and you create an email address called an O-mail address and a password, and voila, you'll be into our OCONNECT webinar. It's beautiful here at the OCONNECT webinar, so we encourage you to come on over. Yeah.
All right. Now the QR code, is that going to appear anywhere? The referral link or no?
Not not in the YouTube live stream. They see what we see here.
Oh, they see what we see.
Yeah, it's not like we stream. So what we'll do is start the contest because Davina's helping us with the contest, and
She's
coming
here
in,
now.
yeah.
So we'll go ahead and pull up on the presentation board, if we may, the Where's Ollie contest. There's the presentation board. Then we go to images. We go to click on to present, and voila! RobLynnLive, November 19th, which is today, 2023. Looks like we've got some medium rare steaks on the Barbie or on the plate. And it's 8 p.m.
Wow. It's fabulous, actually. And I see you guys enjoying the emojis, having fun with that. That's good.
That's good. We like everyone to have fun, fun, fun.
And so our YouTube viewers, if you're not on OCONNECT, what we're going to do is we're going to run this contest now. The OCONNECT folks will be making guesses as to where Ollie Boy is in this graphic here and what we're eating. And then when it gets to the point of announcing the location as well as the winners, that will be done on OCONNECT only. So we do encourage you to come on over. And
All right.
We'll talk about the free products for a second as well.
Yeah, just for a moment, we'll talk about once registered, you get 3 free products automatically. That's OMail, which is the finest email product in the market and on.
They can start guessing while we're talking.
Yeah, of course they can.
Go for it, you guys. Guess
You gonna ring the bell?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
All right, the bell has been rung. Grandma Bobby's cowbell.
Make your guesses.
Go ahead and make your guesses. In the meantime, I'll tell you about the other 2 free products. You've got OMail, which is the finest OMail that encompasses a little bit of AI here and there, if I might say. And with OMail, you can send a video. You can send a picture. No spam. I don't like spam. Oh, you meant the spam that's... Got it. Okay.
You don't like either type of spam.
I hate both spams, the kind you eat and the kind that people try to spam you with on the computer.
Okay.
So there you have it. Also there's OTrim. OTrim, which you can trim up to 25 characters down to a very small trimmed URL. Very handy. Lynn uses that all the time, as do many of the other folks around the world. And there's ONet, which is now rapidly becoming the fastest growing social platform on the planet. Okay, what can you do in ONet? Let me tell you briefly, and then before we go, are you ready with the guesses? Any guesses yet?
Let's see.
Okay. Let's talk, if we may, about ONet. You can join a club. You can do a blog. You can post a picture, you can post a video, you can add friends to it. It's very neighborly. So you get ONet, OTrim, OMail free just for registering. So don't think about it, just do it. It doesn't cost a nickel. It doesn't cost a penny. It doesn't cost even a dime.
That's a deal.
All right, so let's get on with the contest because Davina has plans.
Because she'll be tracking the guesses and keeping track of who's guessing right. And let us pause the chat so that I can actually see the guesses without effort. Right, let's see. The first guess usually comes from Frank or Irena. So let us check. I hate to skip them if they were the first to guess. All right, looks like Irena is the first to guess, and she says New York.
New York. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum.
And we have Isabel, and she says Central Park, New York City.
Oh, this one's too easy.
But Don Swihart says England.
Well, could be England.
Daniel Lopez says Paris, France.
Could be Gay Paris.
Patricia Green, she says New York City Park or Central Park.
All right, those are all good guesses. Any other guesses? Please?
Karina says, I honestly don't know. Could be anywhere, LOL. I'll say Boston or Chicago. LOL. Total guess.
All right.
That's good.
Any other guesses?
Dinesh Chowdhury says, hello, India. So it either means he's from India or he's guessing it's India. Greg Lakin says, brings me back to the benches at Central Park, Manhattan.
All right, Greg.
John Barilla says, Central Park, a walkway between 66th and 72nd Street. I believe it's lined with elm trees. Sure looks like it anyway.
That's a very educated guess.
John Don says, New York City. And Don Swihart says, looks like Central Park. And John Barilla says, oh, that's New York City, by the way. And David Piggott says, Central Park is my guess. Deborah Shaw, Central Park, New York. Christy Zahn says,
Christy Zahn, is it Japan? I kind of want to walk in that park towards that scrumptious food. Ooh. It could be Japan.
And we have Beverly Pringle thinking it's, she's saying greetings to everyone in On Passive Land.
All right.
Colorado, USA. Rachel, his guess is Colorado.
Colorado, could be, Rachel.
Maybe, yep. And we got Momodu Jallo. He says, my New York City is my guess.
Another excellent guess.
And Charmaine says,
my wild guess is somewhere in the USA. Good guess.
That's right. And Frank Rowe is correcting me and saying, I was first to guess, Lynn. All right, you are so early that I didn't scroll up enough. And Irena says, Frank is number one today. He was before me. All righty. And you guessed right, Frank? I'm sure you guessed it right. Hi, Vernon Hale. He says, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
And we have Karina saying, so New York, since that's what everyone is saying. LOL.
Another good guess.
And Charmaine says, Mr. First Boy is Frank Rowe again. I love it. Sina says, congratulations, first boy and first girl.
All right, I think it's time for our friend Davina Lee.
Okay, I
and,
think.
Jillian says New York, USA.
Thank you. Let's see. Armin Hogue.
Armin Hogue says Central Park. Looks like. Good guess, Armin.
And we got Lois White guessing.
Miss White says Central Park, New York City.
Vernon Hale says Rittenhouse, Philadelphia.
Could be.
And David Lavelle Jr. says, those steaks look to be 1.5 inches.
Those are big ones.
Yep.
Those are Ollie specials.
And we got Purification. Hello, ONPASSIVE family. I hope you're all doing well and had a wonderful weekend. Let's keep on praying for all ONPASSIVians, especially for Ash, his family, and all his helpers to accomplish all the tasks. Take care and be safe. Hello, Clover Kelly. Good to have you here. And Lucy Duba. Carmelo. Hello. And let's see if we got any more guesses. I may have cut them all. Brooklyn, New York City is the great borough. This is Kiana. Rittenhouse, Philadelphia, says Vernon Hale.
Good guess.
And John Barilla says, I should be first boy because I have the exact location. Just kidding. Clover Kelly says New York. Let's see. New York from Carmela says New York as well. Steaks look yummy, Lois says. Wherever I'm on my way. Wherever it is, I'm on my way, says Vernon. That's cute.
All right, Vernon.
Oh, Cheryl Best doesn't have sound. Try refreshing. Can somebody tell her to refresh? Please help Cheryl Best by writing in the chat. Thank you.
Refresh.
She has no sound. Jillian says, sound is good here. Oh, Cheryl says, got it now. She got it right after that. Yay, Cheryl. Beautiful background, Davina, says Frank. I think the background. Oh, here's Davina.
Davina says the background of Central Park, New York City, known for its iconic landscape and recreation. All right. New York City. And let's see about first boys and first girls. I know first boy was Frank. First girl, I believe, was Irena.
Okay, let's see.
I thought.
Let's see. She's going to say, for those with no sound, Vernon Hale says, look in your lower left. And you'll see the speaker with a red line crossing the. Just click on the speaker to get sound. Thank you, Vernon Hill.
Easy peasy. Thank you, Vernon.
And I believe she's saying, I gotta freeze this. Davina says, does she say? I think it's coming up next. Let me try again. I'm waiting for Davina. Okay, Ollie, Rob, and Lynn are munching on yummy steaks.
Those are big ones there. Those have got to be 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches.
Yeah. And let's see if she's going to give us the winners. I think she's coming up with the list of winners. Hello, David Otto. Welcome. Thank you for responding, Davina Hart. Rachel says to Davina. How nice. Okay, let's give Davina a couple seconds. She gotta give us the winners. Oh, I forgot to stop the live stream on YouTube. There's so many things to think about. Because I have to remember. All right, so what we're gonna do is stop the live stream, but we also want to say before we go, encourage the YouTube viewers to come on over.
Come on over to OCONNECT with us. If you're not already an OES partner, I should say, or really an affiliate member of ONPASSIVE, all you got to do is click on the link, the attendees link, and AI will pick up whether or not you're a founding member, which is an founding affiliate, or if you are a customer, or if you haven't even joined with us yet. If that's the case, up pops the registration link and away you go.
All you got to do is in the YouTube live chat, you see Michael Chata. He posted the link. It's an OCONNECT attendee link. Just click on that and come right on in. Okay.
All right. Let's get a final total on how many were here on OCONNECT. We have 63.
And we have 53 in the live
Very
stream
nice.
to YouTube. So we hope some of you will come on over. Actually, all of you will come over. That would be very nice. But in the meantime, we're going to stop the live stream.
Which means we stop the recording too, or just the live stream?
Just the live stream.
Okay.
All right. So if those of you who are in YouTube as well as here in OCONNECT, let us know when you see the live stream stop on YouTube. That would be very nice.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you so much, you guys.
We're still recording. We're in OCONNECT, and we're currently sitting with, what do you want me to do with this phone? Oh, congrats. Oh, from Davina Lee. Congrats to Frank, Irena, Isabel, Karina, Patricia, Greg, John B., also known as JB Tin Man, John Barilla, Shandan, David, Bruce, Mamodu, Char2, also known as Charmaine, Daniel, Grank, Bruce, and everyone else who got it right. So thank you. And Ollie is going to enjoy his steak when he wakes up.
It seems that it's still live streaming. So just want to, if you guys can track that, it may be a little bit of a delay on the stopping of the live stream.
Okay. On the computer where we have, excuse me, our screen still up.
Stop. It said streamed 1 minute ago.
Okay, very good. Now let's move along. We're on
Thank
OCONNECT exclusively now. Thank you, Davina Lee. Thank you, Michael Chata, and everyone else who's here. We're at 65 of you boys and girls right now here on OCONNECT. So let's see if we can bump those numbers up just a hair, if you would, please. All right. We have some announcements. May I make the announcements?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Announcements. Migration without hesitation. That's a must. Sign your NDA and get your affiliate link. That's a must. Check out the ONPASSIVE website. A new one every week. Check. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Check. Log into your OES and check all your details in the profile area. In fact, in your OFounders profile too. Do an OCONNECT as a host, a co-host, a speaker, or an attendee. Yes, indeedy. Log into your Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Proton Mail, Hotmail, cold Mail, no mail, and any other mail you might be using, any other service for email that you might be using. All right. So when the OTP goes out, it's going to come to you on your alternate email or your Gmail, Yahoo, Proton, Hotmail, cold mail, whatever mail you've got. So Microsoft Mail, you just got to get ready. Okay. You got to log into these accounts. Make sure they don't either disintegrate them or put them on hold or cancel them or restrict them. You don't want any of that to happen. So all you got to do is log in.
It's worth doing.
It's worth the
Because
time.
that's your link to your account, right? I mean, it is your account, so you want to protect that.
Which means it's your business.
Yeah.
All right. So check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. And I mentioned logging into the OES. If you would, check in your profile, logging into your Gmail, Ymail, Proton Mail, Why Not Mail, Hotmail, you name it. Log on in so you make sure they don't restrict it. Okay. Do an OCONNECT like we're doing as a host, as a co-host, as a speaker, or as an attendee. It's fun. You'll find it's fun. And just do it. And attend as many webinars as you can, along with any chats that you can watch. Also, check the ticker in OES all the time because news flashes come across there all the time. Same thing with the pop-up in OFounders in the back office. Check that. You may see a pop-up for an upcoming meeting, upcoming webinar, or what have you. Very important. Tonight's topic, if we may. Tonight's topic is digital technology. Well, we did 7 days of medicine and AI, and now we're going to switch back to digital technology. So we're giving you a wide variety of topics, which we will always do at RobLynnLive.
Keep your interest.
We want to keep your interest up, keep your momentum up, keep your mo up, your mojo, and be ready for I almost said September 30th. November 30th. We're looking for an A-bomb thereabouts around that time. The A-bomb from Mr. Mafara. We're also looking for commissions to be released in a bulk fashion, which would be wonderful. Speaking for myself and many others around the globe. It will be nice, Ash. Right now, it looks like crypto is working fine with regard to subscribing to OCONNECT. However, if you're having any difficulty at all using a credit card or debit card, Pavolia, as Grandma Mary used to say, slow down, relax, come back in a couple hours and try it again. If that doesn't work, just wait till the following day, because each day our tech team and the tech in conjunction with the merchants is bumping it up. In other words, they're making more and more time available for subscribing. So there you have it. All right. Now we're going to talk a little bit about digital technology. Is that okay with you, Ms. Nakamoto? We're at 69 people on our way to at least 79, maybe 80 tonight, I hope. So digital technology refers to using computers, included.
Where's your water?
I drank my water. It's all gone. And you have no water.
I always tell him get more water because I have water. I'm like, you don't have enough water.
One moment, please.
But he always is underhydrated. Am I right?
That's better. Thank you.
Oh, boy.
All right. As we mentioned, before we rudely interrupted ourselves, here we go. Digital technology refers to using computers, including laptops, desktops, tablets, software, communication networks to process, to store, and transmit information like we do here at ONPASSIVE. Yes, indeed you do. Excuse me. The technology has transformed many aspects of our lives, including how we communicate, down the wrong pipe, work, access information, and entertain ourselves. What do we mean by that? Well, you can play games, watch videos, watch movies, watch TV on your computer. There's all sorts of things you can do. Well, here are some of the key components and aspects of digital technology. Sorry, excuse me.
This cough drop.
Yeah, I might do a cough drop. Pardon me. Cough drop coming. Inbound. Here we go. Here we go.
In the meantime, we say hi to a lot of folks in the chat. We got Yvonne Bukwa here with us today, and we have Karina and Dinesh, Davina. Oh, I gotta open up the chat. And we got, who else? Let me go down to the bottom here. Roy Davies is here, Vernon Hale, Charmaine Ung, Carmela, Angela Laland, Chandan is here, Surendra, Frank Rowe. We got Dan Price is here. We have Jillian as well. And we got Isabel Bailey. Thank you for being here. Sina and more.
All right, all right, all right. So we're talking digital technology tonight, and there are a few key components and aspects of digital technology we feel we should mention. First off, as we mentioned before, computers. Computers are, as all of you know by now, electronic devices capable of processing and storing data. Computers take various shapes. You can have a personal computer, you can have a laptop, you can have a MacBook Pro or any Book Pro, whatever you want as far as laptops. You can have a server and embedded systems within your computer. Yeah. Software programs and applications that run on computers are known as software. Ooh. So programs and applications that run on computers are software. Included in software are operating systems, like with Mac, you have the iOS system, productivity software, and games, etc., etc., etc. Software is needed. And why is it needed? It's needed to enable specific functionalities and tasks on digital platforms. So it enables you to operate, basically. That's what software does. All right, now, communication networks. The internet allows people to connect globally, sharing information, collaborating, which is cool. That's what we do here at OnPassive, in real time. And we're collaborating with all you folks, 72 of you here on OCONNECT. We're collaborating. We're talking about a subject, a topic, and we're having fun. So, and what's that on the screen now?
It's the ticker.
The ticker?
I'm going to put in a ticker now.
Oh, a ticker. All right. Here comes the ticker. Just be patient. And let's see, communication networks. Okay. The internet allows people to connect globally, just like we're doing. We can share information, just like we are on OCONNECT, and we can collaborate in real time, which here we are doing it, as I mentioned. So, what's included in communication technologies? You want me to say? Or you want to say?
Oh, I was going to just say this is the ticker, the emoji composition by Michael Chatta. And you can see it has our date and it has the topic tonight, which is digital technology. So thank you so much, Michael Chatta.
So what's included in communication technologies, you ask? How about email? In our case, OMail. Social media. You know, the other guys, the FB folks, the Twitter folks, you know, the X folks. Well, we have our own social media with ONet, if you hadn't heard. And instant messaging, and video conferencing. We have it all right here under one roof, one single sign-on with ONPASSIVE. Then there's digital storage is an element of digital technologies. Well, storage includes the following: using hard drives, which most of us do, using solid state drives, which some of us do, and cloud storage, which many people do within the Apple and Macintosh systems. These options provide efficient and scalable storage of vast amounts of storage. If you need more storage, you can purchase it. Perfect. All right. Internet of Things, that's known as IoT for short. Internet of Things. Well, world are we talking about there? It involves connecting everyday devices to the internet, allowing for sending and receiving data. ONPASSIVE. Included here are some smartphone devices or smart home devices, wearable technology as in Fitbits, as in watches, you name it, as in blood pressure monitors, as in heart monitors, you name it. It's all part of the Internet of Things. Then there's one of our favorite subjects, artificial intelligence. What in the world are we talking about here? Digital technology.
AI and ONPASSIVE.
AI involves the development of systems that can perform tasks that typically require humans or human intelligence. Are you telling me that a computer, through artificial intelligence, can do what I do?
Yeah, almost. Maybe not as good. Well, some things better than humans, but remember, humans are always in control.
Easy for you to say. All right. And that typically require human intelligence, learning and improving from experience. Enter AI, enter machine learning. It's all here. It's all within ONPASSIVE. It is digital technology at its finest. Digital media. What in the world are we talking about digital media for? Well, through digital media, the creation, the distribution, and consumption of media. Included here is such things as, and get ready for this, digital photography. A lot of that out there. Streaming services for music and videos. And are ONPASSIVE. Ebooks. There are ebooks that are part of digital media. And online journalism. Well, what does that mean? Well, rather than pay for the paper subscription to the Tampa Bay Times, where today's news today is presented, I might add, I have it digitally, and that way I can watch it at my leisure or leisure, depending on which side of the Mississippi River you're from, and it makes it very easy peasy. So digital media is a big part of the digital technology world, and we already have a bunch of people that have come to the panel. You see that?
Yes, they're excited.
All right. We haven't even done our me contest.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to cybersecurity, please. That's perfect. Cybersecurity, with the increased use of digital technology comes some hazards, some issues that could come up. Well, there comes the need for increased cybersecurity. And speaking of our own data centers, which I wasn't, but I will now, our own data center with more to come will take care of any data breaches that could possibly try to be, injected in our systems, and any other cyber threats, data breaches, unauthorized access. Thing of the past with ONPASSIVE, kids. This is the place to be, mon ami. Then there's blockchain. Blockchain is a big part of digital technology today. Blockchain is a decentralized and distributed ledger. It's basically a ledger that enables secure and transparent record keeping. How nice is that? Blockchain is the underlying technology for what? For cryptocurrencies around the globe, and has other applications that are above and beyond finance. A couple other areas we want to mention, if you can bear with us, please. Virtual reality and augmented reality, VR and AR. We talked about them the other night. Both of these create immersive digital experiences. In other words, you can jump right into your own computer, basically, or jump right into your headset, or jump right into your goggles, whatever. Visual reality involves completely artificial equipment, whereas AR has overlays of digital information in the real world. So they're similar, but not exactly the same. And now, if we could, the fourth industrial revolution is upon us, believe it or not, with advancements in automation, connectivity, and data analysis. Digital technology, right here, right now, right here for you and me and thee. It's available. So we're in the fourth industrial revolution. It's upon us. If you didn't think so, look around you. There are advances in automation, and as I mentioned, connectivity, and of course, data analysis. And that's what we're after here at ONPASSIVE. So without further ado, if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. We do have a chat here at OCONNECT, and we're able to size it, move it, groove it, whatever we need to do with it.
And guess what setting he and I like? Small, medium, or large?
If I'm a guessing person, I'd say large.
It's not much of a guess or contest. Obviously, we like large.
All right.
It's been such a blessing to have that.
So let's say hello to a few people. I see Harry here tonight. Is that Harry Breckenschneider?
Oh, is he here?
Harry, I hope that's you, and God bless you, brother. Hope you're better, getting better. And Carmela's here. Toy Him is here.
Bruce is here. Bruce Gerstein.
Ooh, Bruce is here. Cousin Brucey and Irena. Carmela, Juanita is here. Hello.
I see. Was it Harry who's here?
Somebody said hello to Harry. Carmela did.
Oh, hi. So, yeah, Harry B. That's Harry.
Harry B. That's our guy.
I'm glad you're here, Harry. I hope you're feeling better.
I'm here. Hi, guys.
Karina.
Well, Karina, that's nice to know you're here.
She always does that.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
We'll see what Karina does.
Yeah.
She pumps everybody up.
People can't wait. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the gallery.
Do you mind if I tell everybody that they need to do me?
You can.
All right. Well, those who are here already have already me. So all you have to do is type in the chat, me. Harry, good to see you, brother.
Well, we have regulars that we have regulars that we send the speaker link to.
That's why they hop on board just a tad early, but that's okay. That's okay.
We can have,
make sure Greg is able to get on.
We can have 24 people.
I'm not here.
You're not here? Karina, you're not here? We just heard you.
All right, Karina, you're pulling my leg.
Okay.
You're here.
Oh, wonderful panel tonight.
I'm not here till you tell me I'm here.
You are here.
Karina Lance in the house. Thank goodness.
You are here.
Cousin Brucey's here, Bruce Gerstein. Pedro Estrada is in the house. There's Carmela Schwartz in the house.
And can our folks here in the panel help bring Greg to the panel? He says, me. Can you just make him a speaker, one of you?
David, Greg Lakin, Laikin.
And I do believe I got you, David Otto, on Messenger, if I'm not mistaken.
And Bruce Gerstein's here. Bruce, how you doing, buddy? You feeling better?
If not, David, if you know you're on Messenger with me. Oh, there, I found you.
All right. I see Pedro. I see Carmela. Lynn Nakamoto's here. Wow. Greg Hill is here. Greg, welcome, brother. Glad you're here, brother. Hope you're feeling good. And if you could move the chat, I can see who that is.
Oh, sure.
To your left. That's the nice thing about the chat. You didn't move it yet.
Oh, you want to move it by you?
Okay. Yes. Pat Green, Patricia Green is here. So, wow, we got 3, 6, 9, 12. No, not 12. 3, 6, 9, 10.
So David Otto, I sent it to you in Messenger, but somebody might have brought you to the panel earlier than me. Either way, use either one.
Uh-oh.
Who
There
else?
goes the neighborhood. Richard Lamott is in the house, the bite me guy. All right, Richard. How you doing, brother?
And don't forget, Donna's saying that, oh my gosh, I lost it. She said 5.5 years of, I got to freeze the chat. She said, Don Swihart, I'm looking for her comment. It's way up. Oh, my 5.5 year journey, says David Otto, will be on February 11, 2024.
Nice, David. Very nice. Hello to Toy Him and Lynn Ma'am. Can I attend as a panelist? That's Gianna.
Gianna, I sent it to you in your messenger because we're on Messenger together.
All right, Gianna, join us.
And we have Toy Him. She's Success Now Yours. But she says, today I am celebrating my 3rd anniversary with ONPASSIVE. Let's say congratulations to Success Now Yours, who is actually Toy Him, Toyhim. Congratulations. That's a special day for you.
Good stuff, Toy.
Vernon says, soon all your banking will be digital.
True. A lot of it will be.
Anybody else? If you said me, and we didn't bring you to the panel, can you say it again? It'll be easier for us if you could just say it again.
I think you missed one or two me's.
Christizan, I'd like to beta test with the host. I'm using the OCONNECT desktop. Please check make speaker on the attendees on my name. Oh, sure.
So we're going to bring over cousin Chris.
Here you are.
And he's now a speaker.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Anybody else that I miss? Just feel free to say it again. Me. You forgot to message me in Facebook.
Greg Lakin.
So we just clicked on, it's in there. Oh, because we thought you were listening, I gave you the link so you can hear when we call community time. You know what I mean, Greg? If you came in as attendee, like I gave you the link for attendee, you're listening to the show, then you hear when we say to come into the community. That's what I meant. So,
I don't know if any of you were up at noon today.
Greg, come in with the link. You have the speaker link. You can come in now. Anybody else I'm missing? Rita. Okay, Rita. Coming right up.
I see Armin Hogue. Armin Hogue is in the house.
Oh, I don't think
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Lynn. How you doing, Harry? Wish you well.
Rita, I'm just going to bring you to the speaker because I don't have...
Diana, hello, brother.
Diana, my brother. Lovely to see you.
Hello, good evening from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
Awesome.
Good evening.
I won't want to meet you in a dark alley in New York, that's for sure.
All right, let's see here now. There's Greg. Hello to Greg.
Did you say hi to Harry?
I said hi to Harry. I'm going to say hi to Harry again. I got an elbow, Harry. You'd like that. I got the elbow.
We're happy you're here and feeling well enough to come in. That's a good sign, right, Harry?
We love you, brother. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
All right, now, Carmela's here. Carmela, give me one moment. What did I want to look at?
I got to bring Vernon in. Coming right up.
Okay, bringing Vernon in. Rita is here.
Vernon here.
The gang is starting to pour in.
Come on down, Vernon.
And there's Vernon coming to the panel.
And we got also Dan Price. Sure, I'll get you right now, Dan.
All right, Dan. We've got 70 of you total right now on OCONNECT. That's not too
shabby.
All right.
All right, we got you, Dan. Anybody else? We have a nice sized panel today. Vernon, I got you as well. Rita, I got you as well.
Hello, Vernon. Good to see you, brother. Karina Lance is here in case I missed her.
Blessings to all.
Thank you, sir.
Lovely to have all of you here. Rita, if you can find me on Messenger, then I can give you the speaker link before, Just look for me. Lynn, everybody look for me. Lynn Mie Nakamoto. Message me. And then I can easily send you the speaker link through.
All right,
Messenger.
David Otto's here now. Boy, we are filling in the blanks nicely.
Vernon Hale is
I
here.
said hello to Vernon, and I said hello to Rita.
Dan Price is here.
Dan Price in the house. Hello, Dan. What's up, brother?
Hi, Dan.
Hello, it's the first time I've actually been on here, so
It's a good spot to be, mate.
I
yeah,
guess
I
you're
thought,
UK.
well,
Got a lovely accent there.
New Zealand.
I love it.
Yeah,
So you do realize what time it is in UK, right?
no, it's 3 o'clock here in NZ, so I'm just
You're up there?
retired, so
Thank you.
So you can
yeah,
stay up.
so hopefully I can come on a bit more and help out wherever, because it's over 4 years since I've been in this with ONPASSIVE.
Well, you know what's coming around the 30th then, don't you?
Oh no, I've followed every video since it started, so
You know the
I just-
drill.
yeah, I'm pretty quiet in the background, so I don't often show my face, but
If you're with
I've
us,
actually emailed Jeffrey, try and get on his one of his webinars, because it's actually the very first. I've got to get out of my comfort zone. Here we are. I'll show you this cup, the thinking cup.
oh, that's nice.
Oh, nice.
That's the one that
So-
Susie always talks about, Susie McCrae, right?
Sorry.
Susie McCrae, I think it's called the Thinking Cup.
Yeah, that's what I got it from her. So,
Ah,
and I thought, man, that's a good idea. We're going to do that. So I've got one in my office, and I have one I drink out of all the time. And I'm a designer by trade, surfboard designer. So
wow.
yeah,
That's amazing. Surfboard.
I love. So if you're ever out in New Zealand, I live pretty close to the surfing beach, and at a surfing company here.
And are you
yeah,
a surfer too? You're a surfer yourself?
yeah, I started when I was about 10 years old. I still get out there a bit now. So
Wonderful.
yeah, it's all good fun. No, it's actually good to actually come on here and get out of my comfort zone.
Well,
Like
we
I say.
appreciate that, and it's you'll be comfortable here. Just ask Carmela. Just ask Pedro.
Yep.
Everybody's comfortable here. Now, I become uncomfortable when Lynn gives me the elbow, but she's slowing down on that a little now because people are watching.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No worries. So you guys are on NET every day, aren't you?
Oh,
Yes, we're on. Well, actually, we're on twice a day now. We're on
Oh, far
12.
out.
We started today with a new chat. It's RobLynnLive at noon, Straight Talk. And we had a
Cool.
pretty good crowd today. That was at 12 noon. There's no one else on at noon, so we decided, well, why don't we fill up another slot just for grins? So today was our first broadcast or chat, and it was well attended. It was in restream over to YouTube.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's probably one question I'll ask. I don't know if you want me to ask it now. Or...
Sure, why not? This is an open forum here.
Yeah, it's just about restreaming, because I don't actually market on YouTube. I do a lot of Facebook. I won't mention what they are because this is your webinar. So,
Okay. Well, the
whether-
only streaming that we're aware of now is that you can be on an OCONNECT like we were earlier at 8 o'clock, and
Yeah.
you can live stream that to YouTube.
yeah,
And-
I tried to work out how to actually set it up, but somehow, if there's some video instruction on it, would be really great if someone's put something together. I mean, I've read in the updates, Marty, whatever they come up with. So, but there's something I'm not quite getting right. So,
Okay.
hey,
Well,
it's not a problem.
we
We'll get
might
through it.
have what we may do, one of our afternoon sessions, or maybe even one of these, we'll do a tutorial, a live tutorial on that, because Lynn is pretty good at that stuff.
Actually, Chris
Oh,
Giovanni
cool.
is far better than me. Chris.
Well, Chris Tiazon from the southern part of the Philippine Islands is very good at that stuff, and
Yeah.
he'd be a good person to contact. And if you want, Lynn will get you hooked up with Chris if that's good with Chris.
And the other way,
Yeah.
you can join the OES classroom training club. It's in ONet, and they have recordings of their sessions, and they teach really good stuff like how to use OCONNECT. Every button, what it does, when you click those buttons. A lot of really good material. So we recommend that you folks here, if you are not in the OES Classroom Training Club, join it. There's a lot of resources in there.
Yeah, they have 6 lives a week. Actually, they have 7 lives a week through OES, different countries that are affiliated with the Asian area. Is that a good way of putting it, Chris? Sort of, maybe?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much for the information you have shared just now. Um, I'm gonna just put in the group chat the details how to join the OES classroom training private club. We made it private because the video tutorials are unlisted in YouTube, and that's how it is instructed to us by our Sifu Francis Tay of OES Asia Pacific.
So there
I
you
will.
go. That's even better than us doing a live tutorial because you can watch it over and over again in ONet.
At your leisure.
That is excellent.
Okay.
I'm actually hopeless at reading, so but I like watching videos. That's how I learn. So
Oh, okay. Perfect for you
Yeah.
then.
Well, that's good.
being dyslexic.
All right. I'm sorry I said UK. I didn't realize you were from, what, New Zealand? Sorry about
New
that.
Zealand, yeah. What's the time now? 3 o'clock here in New Zealand. What time's you guys?
Here is
9 o'clock.
2100, so it'd be 9:01 p.m. Eastern time. At 9 at night.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out the time. I think it's about 2 p.m. when you guys start. Is it normally about the same time you guys start?
The same time every night, 8 p.m. and 12 noon. The 12
Okay.
noon is a basic updates format, and this is a little more formal or informal, whatever you want to call it, where we bring people onto the chat. This is called community time, and that's where we bring people other than ourselves into the chat, and we open it up to the floor for comments on the topic of the night, which was digital technology or just anything. But I'm glad you brought that up, and Chris brought that out. It's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's say hello to Vernon. Vernon Hale. What's up, brother?
Welcome, Vernon. You have to unmute.
Go ahead and unmute.
Hey, I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're audible, as they say in India. You're audible.
Okay, great. Great. I'm listening to everyone talking, about their various tutorials. Great minds think alike. 'Cause I just finished a series of tutorials on OCONNECT, from starting how to create the OCONNECT platform, conference room, how to control the conference room, and then on each of the various features of the room itself. So great minds think alike, but
Right.
your topic today is on a digital, technology. And regardless how young you are, regardless how old you are, you're going to have to learn this technology. Our very existence, from our banking industry, every facet of our lives is going to be centered around, it's already centered around the technology within itself. Okay, so you won't even be able to take your car and go into a parking lot, okay, unless you know the technology. It's already here, okay, and we just have to get acclimated to this technology. The beautiful part about it is,
Can anybody hear me?
can you hear me?
I don't have any
We
sound.
hear you. We got Vernon Hale talking right now.
Okay.
We'll be back to you.
Okay. Regardless of who you are, you're going to have to learn the technology. And I want to reach out to my seniors in particular, because there are a lot of seniors out there still who don't know how to turn on a computer. Okay. There's a wealth of information coming through on passive, various groups such as Lynn and Rob, and then there are various other groups out there that are willing to work with you. They're not getting paid for helping you. You hear what I'm saying? They're doing this out of the kindness of their heart. They've taken their time away from their families, away from their jobs, away from their daily lives to help each and every last one of you. And you're going to want to take advantage as to what's getting ready to take place, what is already taking place with ONPASSIVE. I remember talking to Ashman Farr 4 years ago when we first started out. They was already in for 1 year. And I had the opportunity to talk to Ashman Farr. And during that conversation with him, he took the words out of my mouth. ONPASSIVE is about ready to own the entire internet. Every business, everything that you can think of is going to be coming to ONPASSIVE. All the naysayers, they're going to be coming to ONPASSIVE. Why? It's going to be the best thing, only thing that is going to be operating. So get involved. Those seniors in particular, I'm reaching out to you with all my heart. Take advantage of those that are trying to help you in every way that they possibly can. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Lynn.
All right. Hey, we're glad you're here, Vernon. Thanks. And Vernon's from the good old USA, if I'm not mistaken.
The city of brotherly love and the cheesesteak factory.
That sounds like Philadelphia. All right, brother. Let's say a few more hellos here. Let's go to Rita. Rita, come in, please. Unmute and say hello.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday night or Monday morning. I hope everyone is doing great. Nice to see you in red. Mr. Rob and Lynn. Yeah, we're doing great. We are now start to experience the cold. It's now almost towards the end of November, middle of November. We still don't have snow, but it's very cold. But 2 days ago, weather was so nice. And yeah, everyone is doing great. And so any question, ask me, just ask me.
All right. That's the way we do it here at ONPASSIVE, the open book policy. Very good, Rita.
And
Thank
as you
you.
can see, Rita, what do you think of the dynamic changing of our view as people come into the panel? The number changes, the total number changes, and it adjusts so that we all look so beautiful and symmetric.
It's fantastic. Like every time you come in and you see something different. I talked to some of my community and I introduced them. They signed up and they said they have never seen something like this. So they're all interested to come and join or connect. I said, make use of this 14 days. That is kind of like a trial. And then after that, if you really love it, you will go for it. But they really love it. It's so beautiful. And still, I told them that this is just the beginning. We are going every day. You're going to see something new. Every single day, you're going to see something new. I'm so honored to be one of the Passivians. Believe me, I'm lucky too.
Good stuff, Rita. Thank you. Let's go across the board here to Guyana, our favorite monk in the Brooklyn area for sure, and probably all of New York. What's happening, brother? Are you unmuted? Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good evening to you all. Yeah, last 14 November, I was come back from Regina, Saskatchewan. So yeah, right now I'm in my temple, Brooklyn, New York. So thank you for wishes me. Love you all. Love you all. Love you all.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
nice. Very nice.
Appreciate it.
Ma'am, Lynn, ma'am, one thing. When you was live YouTube live, I was sent super sticker, but maybe did not recognize that things. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you for the super sticker. Yeah.
It's very kind of you. I'm sorry if we missed it. It'll show up in a report, but we'd like to say thank you right now. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. You're welcome. Welcome.
It's a
Welcome.
challenge to focus on the OCONNECT and the stream at the same time. It's a big challenge.
Yeah. Actually, last moment I was sent that sticker. That's why you cannot recognize that.
Oh, thank you so much.
And that's even with 4 devices. She's got 5 devices, 4
Yeah,
cell
yeah,
phones.
love you.
This is
Okay.
craziness.
Good
4
night.
cell phones, and her brand new to us Mini Max or Mini Mac.
Mac Mini.
Like I said, Mac Mini. I got an elbow again. Mac Mini is the correct pronunciation of that. And we're just getting used to that now, and it's good. It is, as they say, lightning fast, super fast. And it's less expensive, quite frankly, than buying an iMac, which we had a couple of over the years. Is a Mac Mini. All you need, the only thing you do is you buy the Mac Mini for under $1,000, I guess, and then you just get any kind of monitor. Any monitor will hook up to it and play well. We're on a very inexpensive monitor. I'm going there next, and I'm actually gonna put a lid on it and call on Greg Hill. Talk to us, please.
Hi, Greg.
The applause was for you, Greg, not me. Trust me.
I gotta unmute.
Unmute, brother. Unmute. You're muted again.
Oh, one more time. Mute again. Click the mute button. There you go.
Oh yeah, love technology. And you know me, I'm into that stuff.
Right.
Especially when it comes to digital media and AI. Sure love it. And you can see by the things that I've been doing. And recently I've been working with doing a lot of prompting and learning how to actually make AI create things. So it's very interesting because they really don't, how do I say, the AI, actually the words you use can be pretty strange what comes up. Today, when I was doing a few, and I was making some, the advertising that I put on LinkedIn for RobLynnLive, I was talking about balloons. And you saw what came up, but I actually prompted this in another business that I've been involved in 3.5 years ago. And we have our own AI. So we make our own AI pictures and stuff, and we're going to use it for advertising and connect it with ONPASSIVE. So anyway, this one I made, and now it does we're doing a 3D with like a movie. So it's a loop that it does a movie loop, but it came out pretty cool. So I thought, well, I'll use this on RobLynnLive tonight, and turned out really nice, actually. The quality changes, though, I noticed when I put it on LinkedIn, and so it's not as good as quality as I'd like to see, but I'm happy. But there's a lot to learn still, even at my age. So I've been working on this for almost 4 years. Oh, which reminds me, 10 more days, and it'll be 4-year anniversary for me with ONPASSIVE. Yeah.
Nice.
4 years.
4 years. And 10 more days. So
Great.
I haven't been able to get connected with OCONNECT yet. For some reason, we're still dealing with the processing, and eventually it'll happen. So I'm doing what we call the patient thing.
Yeah,
So
you're good at that.
that's all you got to do.
That's right.
And eventually it'll be God's timing. So, however, thank you for calling on me. I don't have a whole lot to say. I would just like to listen to everybody else. Thank you for your time. I love everybody on here. It's a wonderful thing that we actually can do now and use. I'm happy that you guys have it. And I would like to use that restreaming. I'd like to learn about that. I'm still kind of learning about YouTube, even though I use YouTube and I have a YouTube channel and I make shorts and I have long ones too as well. But it's an interesting field.
Well, the OES training is a good spot for that in their club, the OES club in ONet.
OES from Training Club.
I got that from Chris today.
The link is there in the upper left-hand corner for anybody who wants to join the club. We highly recommend it.
I'm
That reminds me, can I
digitally
ask you
technology.
Sorry, about the OES, sweetheart. I still can't get in that. Is there a way to invite me at all?
Maybe Chris can hook up with you and help you. Chris Tiazan, can you do that?
Can you hook up with Karina Lance and get her in the club? Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, of course. I'm one of the admins, so I'm gonna accept your request.
I put
I'm
it in
now
there.
logging in.
I think Chris, 2 times
Okay,
I punched it in. I can't seem to find it, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. It doesn't bring it up. I showed Lemmy and her were trying to figure it out too.
We'll help you. He will help you.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Me too.
I can say me too.
There's a me
Yes.
too there from Rita.
Rita, can you email me your Facebook profile and then I'll just accept and ask me to
I
be
just sent you. I say hi, Lynn. Hello, Lynn.
okay.
It's Rita Pony. Rita Pony or Rita Loteka. Yeah.
How do you spell the last name?
It's okay. Let me double check because sometimes I write Rita Pony, sometimes I write Rita Loteka, but I think it's Rita Pony. Poni.
I found you.
You're there, Rita Pony.
I see you said hi.
Yeah.
I found you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Good stuff, Rita. Let's go over to Harry. Harry, we haven't heard from you in a while, brother.
Love all of you from the bottom of my heart.
Okay, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
I'm coming to you next, Richard. I was seeing if Harry wanted to say a few words. You want to chat at us? Can't hear you.
Oh, you're unmuted, but we can't hear you.
You're unmuted.
Try refreshing. Refresh.
All right. We'll come back to Harry. Let's go to Richard. Ricky Ricardo, where are you?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, finally got in on my laptop. Somehow with the other computer, I kept on buffering and buffering and buffering.
Aw.
Well, you're here now, brother. Talk to us.
Hey, Arma, how you doing, sweetie?
Comment ça va, Monsieur Richard? What's going on? Hey, I gotta tell you, if I may interject, if you're buffering, take a buffering aspirin.
You're so funny.
Hey, put it in the hard drive. A buffering aspirin, that'll fix it. I'm a techno-tard, but I like to have fun. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I've had that's 5 minutes of fame. Sorry.
Let's try. We'll come back to you, Richard. Let's try Harry again. Harry, try to unmute, would you? Speak to us.
Oh, poor Harry. Where?
Can't hear you.
Maybe Harry, just exit and come back in.
Yeah, do the full metal jacket thing where you exit.
I'll give you the link in Messenger so you can just come in with that. Okay?
All right. Well, I think it's time to go back to Richard. Back to you, Richard.
Okay, I had to put the speaker back on. Yeah, I've been watching over and over and over some of the old videos. I remember when I was on, what's his name? Jeez, the guy from Tennessee. Where
Milo.
Yeah. I went all the way back there. I mean, unbelievable. how much we've done with this 5 years. Just unbelievable. I mean, we've been given that beautiful heart so full of love, and it's been ruined by evil, but ONPASSIVE is bringing it back. I even watch all these meetings that they had in Egypt and all over the place, and you can almost see the love that is being put back into people. You're seeing people that are, well, we say corrupt, but now they're becoming more like that heart full of love is opening again, and you can actually see it in the way they're acting in this big trade show that we had, plus the big thing in Egypt that we had. I praise God every day. I praise God every day for ONPASSIVE, because it's bringing back love into this world. And I love all of you from the bottom of my heart, and a big kiss and big hug to all of you. And we'll let somebody else get the stage. Oh, look at that smile on Karina. She always got that beautiful smile.
Yeah, she does. Do you have to leave in a couple of minutes to go pick your friend up? Well, let's hear from you, Karina. Come on, I see you.
She's got that Hollywood smile.
There we go.
Evidently, you have a fan club.
delay. Hello, everybody. I'm just happy to be here. I'm, very happy right now. So I'm having a great day. It was absolutely beautiful today, and the last 3 days for this time of year, no snow. I mean, we are like, middle of November, no snow, plus 10. That's just mind-blowing to me. I'm so happy. And it's a beautiful blue sky. I had a great day. When Santa Claus Fund yesterday, we were outside because a friend of mine drives a hobby stock car. And so they were out front of the Canadian Tire with all the toys on the cars. So I was there for about 4 hours out in the cold. So we were very lucky it wasn't that cold. Like it could have been a lot worse. It was only about maybe -1 with the wind chill, but showed +3. So we've been pretty blessed, you guys, and just been doing that and driving my friend back and forth to work. And yeah, it's been great. Thanks, Rob, for letting me speak. I love being here with all you guys. I love you very much. Yeah, it's a great time. I love RobLynn and I love my family.
We'll see you at the new top.
Hey?
Come on along. Eh?
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
if I may ask, Karina, which state are you in?
I'm in Medicine Hat, Alberta, Canada.
Oh,
province.
Nice. I am in Edmonton.
Oh.
2 weeks ago, I was in Medicine Hat.
Oh, no
Wow.
way.
So please, let us be in touch. Let us get our contact so that we can.
Absolutely.
Please.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Thank you. Nice to know that.
It's about 3 hours from Calgary, but you're Edmonton, so you know exactly where I'm at.
It's like 6 hours from us to you.
Yes.
To
6
Medicine
hours.
Hat. Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's
quite a
right.
ways.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm 6 hours from Edmonton, from Rita.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks, Rita. Thanks again, RobLynn. Yeah, I got about 10 minutes, so I'll stick around and just listen.
All right. Let's
Love you
listen
guys.
in to Pedro if we could.
And-
Pedro Estrada,
And
Buenas noches.
before we do that, I think that some people are not able to see us or some other people on the panel. So what we suggest is you first of all trying the full view button, which is in the upper right-hand corner. It's to the right of the gear, to the right of the clock. Try that. And if that still isn't good for you, then go to Chrome and click on the 3 dots at the very, very upper right-hand corner of your screen. There's a drop-down menu. You're going to see Zoom. You can zoom down, zoom out, not zoom in, but zoom out, meaning make it the screen smaller. So you can maybe choose 67% or 75% and see if that brings everybody into view for you. So hopefully that helps those of you who are not seeing everyone, or you're seeing our panels cut, at the top.
That's perfect,
Okay.
Lynn. Mine's 67% and it's perfect.
Can
Yeah.
I ask, is there only 3 floors of panels?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thanks.
5 across, 3 down.
I've got
Yeah. Perfect.
And we can
Lynn
go
and
up.
Ryan.
We can go up
Thanks,
to
Terry.
24.
Yeah. And if there's 24, it's going to be 6666, because we have seen that.
Is that 4 times 6? All right, my math is getting better.
Oh, boy.
Pedro, let's hear from you. What's going on in
Yes.
Gaithersburg?
Well, hello everyone from Gaithersburg, Maryland, DC area, Washington, DC area. It's good to be here, and I just want to make brief comments on digital technology. This is something that individuals like from our era have seen develop before our eyes, but we never had the chance to get our hands on because of the daily activities that we have, jobs that we have to attend and family to care for, etc. But at last, people our age are enjoying technology at its best. It just fell on our lap. And is this a gift or what? So I am so delighted to see everyone here. Of course, there are some young people like Chris Tioson, and we've seen people from India, young people excited about it, very knowledgeable, more than us, of course, but we've been given the chance to get the hands on this thing. It's so amazing.
Mhm.
And so I appreciate that. Dan from Australia that was here before, my benefit from attending OES, like Chris Tioson was mentioning, and I appreciate that he put the club that is related to OES. They also mentioned that the manual has instructions how to stream to YouTube. I didn't know that, so I'm gonna read it now because that's one thing I want to be able to do. So we to see all the smiling faces, Corina, Carmela Sparks, and all the panel, young, old, and not so old, elderly, I should say. We're never old. Spirit is young. We were meant to live forever. Something happened along the line, but we were meant to live forever. That's why we feel young, even though we are aged. And so I appreciate the enthusiasm that everybody shows and the appreciation. I add my grain of appreciation to this volcano of goodies that we've been getting with OCONNECT. It's connecting the world. We can see here is Israel, here is Canada, here is Philippines, USA. I mean, we're in the world. And just to be brief, I happened to have the chance and the opportunity to go to the featuring of OCONNECT in Manchester, UK. And I got to meet Comfort. I got to meet all the tech team, the 4 of them. I have pictures. I will share them later with you. It was wonderful because you get to embrace people that we've been meeting online, and this is a reality. Anybody tell me this is not real, I don't know what is then. RobLynn, they have become a true friends and family. How they bring this group together and hold it together with all the good topics. I enjoyed digital technology tonight. So we are all benefiting. at this time from what ONPASSIVE has done, breaking down digital technology for us. That's all I want to say tonight, and let's keep enjoying this ride and helping as many as we can when the opportunity arises. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
RobLynn.
Yeah.
RobLynn. I'm getting ready to say good night to everyone. I have another meeting to go to, but
Okay.
would it be appropriate for me to share my tutorials as well?
Yes, I saw your question in the chat. I said yes.
Okay. Well, for the founders, please do not share this page with anyone other than founders. But it's the old trim links at the end of it. Just add QA call page, not page, just QA call, and scroll down. You'll have two links. One is PC 101 for seniors in particular who don't know how to operate a computer. That's number one. To learn about OCONNECT, just go to right next to PC 101. You'll see OCONNECT tutorials, and I'll take you through how to set up your OCONNECT conference call, your own conference call, how to host it, how to control it, and then I go through each one of the various tools or the features of OCONNECT. Thank you very much, family. God bless each and every last one of you. And I'll see you at the top. We're in it to win.
Thank you, Vernon. Thank you. Cousin Brucey, are you there? Cousin Brucey, Bruce Gerstein. Can you unmute? Are you able to speak tonight? Cousin Brucey.
Oh wait, you gotta click again. You're muted. Click one more time. There you go.
There. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're audible, brother. Speak to us.
Well, this tongue thing is very hard to speak, but I try to do the best I can. I'm very excited about everything that's going on. I'm excited about going to Thailand in 5 days. I'm going to have a 3.5-hour layover in Singapore. I didn't really want to push myself to ask somebody to let me stay over, but if anybody in Singapore wants to come visit me at the airport, they're welcome to do that. Get some support and hug. Yeah. So anyway, we're talking about technology. All of ONPASSIVE is all about technology. So there's no doubt about it. This is a technology revolution in a sense. I always call it the paradigm shift. It's the greatest paradigm shift in the years. Fortunately, we have a guy.
He's muted.
He's muted.
Muted. Bruce, can you click on it one more time and unmute?
I think something happened with maybe it's oxygen or something. I heard that sound.
Oh.
Maybe he's fixing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. Doing something.
My mic switching from on and off, but oh well. How was my voice today? I don't see how my voice is from where you are.
Hey, your voice is.
Thank you, Bruce.
Okay, well, is it okay?
It's there's a loud
Machine type sound.
yeah.
There's no machine here, so I don't know where the sound is coming from.
Oh, I think it's the network where you're at. It's like loud.
We've had some network dropouts. We've had some heavy winds and rain. And,
It's difficult to hear. Yeah, it's hard to hear you at the moment. Maybe you want to try a little bit later when it's quieter.
No, that's all right. I just want to say I love what Mr. Lamont says from the bottom of my heart and beyond. And I look forward to you guys and thank you. The person is going and maybe can come from me and
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
We'll
Have a-
see you.
Have a safe trip to Thailand and Singapore, and keep in touch with us to let us know you're doing well.
Thank you, Bruce. Cousin Brucey from the
Cousin.
Philippines, formerly from Florida, formerly from Thailand, formerly from Singapore. I don't know where else. Probably Pittsburgh, New York City, a couple other places. Thanks, Brucey. Harry, can we try again? What do you think?
Come on, Harry. Try.
Go ahead, Harry. Try it again. You're unmuted.
And while we wait for Harry to unmute, oh, there's a little bit with Richard Lamont. Little bit. Hi, little bit. Such a cutie dog. Anybody want to be a co-host so that you can practice some of the different functionalities in OCONNECT? Let us know by raising your hand electronically or waving. We'll know to make you a co-host.
Could have sworn I saw Carmela's hand.
Did she? You want to be a co-host, Carmela? Oh, there she is. I got it.
Okay.
And Pat does as well. Pat too. Anybody else? Pat too. All right, just the two of them. All right. There's feedback.
All right. Okay. Well, let's go to Carmela. Carmela, what do you got for us tonight? Hello, Israel. Come in, Israel.
Thank you. Thank you. I like to play the buttons. It's my joy.
Yeah. Are you the one that put the whiteboard up that blocked me totally out? Was that you?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, play with the buttons. That's good stuff.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Anybody else want to speak?
Let's go to David Otto. David, are you with us?
Don't forget Pat Green.
I'm not going to forget Pat Green. I'm not going to forget Armin. I'm not going to forget anyone.
David, I see you're unmuted, but we just don't see your video. You want to say something, David?
I know I can't. Yeah, I'm unable to get my camera going.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you. Just go ahead without the camera.
Nice to have you here, David.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a while since I've been on a webinar. Like, I've been missing it. So I'm glad I found this. It's a lot of fun, I tell you. Anyway, yeah, we got some snow, but it didn't stay. It's not very cold right now, but it's going to get colder. So I'd like to be down in those southern states there.
Yeah, it's been in the 60s here, but that's not too bad. 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Not bad at all.
Oh, you're lucky. I tell you, this is the last winter I want to spend in Canada. Tired of it.
Well, come on down to Florida or Alabama or Georgia. The South welcomes you.
Well, thanks. I'll be down there one of these days.
All right. Good to hear.
I don't really have much more to say. We're going to be joining that learning thing because I don't know a lot about computers, that's for sure. But I got all my OCONNECTs going. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was going to say, we're just glad you're here, David. It means a lot to us that you came to RobLynnLive.
Oh, it's good to be here. I watch you all the time on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you for that. And our OCONNECT recordings are going to be on YouTube as well. So there you have it.
Yeah, I found that out.
Yeah. Yeah, that just started in the last couple of days.
That'll be good.
Okay.
All right, let's.
Oh, y'all have a good night now.
All right,
Thanks,
thank you,
David.
David. Same to you, brother. Same to
So,
you.
okay, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Armin, you're up. Armin Hogue from Canada.
Was my hand up, Rod?
No, but I raised it for you.
Barking tree frogs, you did it to me again, eh?
Yes, I did.
Can you make, Lynn, can I make the pool?
All right, Rob. What should I do now?
Yeah, you can make a poll, but let's wait a bit to let a couple more people speak, and then we'll do the poll.
Okay, let me know. It's
Okay.
already done.
All right, we know where you live, so we'll get a hold of you.
So we
Don't leave town. Don't leave town.
All right.
I don't
All right,
have any.
Armin.
I got no buttons on the bottom. I got a few. I got the hand raised, and I got the chat.
You want to
I
be
got
a co-host?
Well, you might as well make me now. You did all this work for me, and heck, if I say no, I'm gonna get fired.
Okay, now you'll see a bunch of
You
more.
see the buttons
The
now?
buttons up
I
here.
certainly do. Look at all those icons. No. Ooh. Wow, there's a ticker. Yeah. Well, resound. Well, we've done that one. Then we got the emojis. Ooh. Yeah, okay, we've done that. Screen capture. We got calculator. No. We got a timer. Oh, a timer. Oh, they brought that in because I was talking too long to Mr. Ashmafar. They won't let that happen again, eh, Rob? Hey, Lynn. Ooh, I was bad. My bad. And then we got the music. Background music. Oh, okay. Themes. We got themes. What's that all about?
The colors.
The colors.
Okay.
Like now we
screen.
got
Oh,
a purple,
I
blue,
see
that
what
one. Mhm.
And we got coming soon, that one. Add attendees. Huh. So you can add attendees. Wow.
The
And you
power
can-
of being a co-host.
Well, I appreciate you letting me glide through these briefly. Chat, okay. Push a link. Well, there's an issue. I need that 101. I'm a terrible linker, boy. I'll tell you. I need some practice on that. Call to action. Well, call to action. Well, I haven't played Xbox for 2 years. I got no call to action game. It's all covered with dust. All right. And then we got questions. Well, poll. We can take a poll. And video. What's that about?
You can play a video right here on OCONNECT. That's what that's about.
Oh, out of my library?
Right out of your library. Just be careful. Make it a G-rated only.
Oh, I don't have any X-rated. No. But thanks for telling me that. I have a paste video URL. I don't know what it is. It's probably a cat or a dog or something. I've clicked on it, but upload. Okay. Let me try to upload it. Come on now. There it is. Something here. Okay. This is where I get really confused. I got a white page that popped up. It says Google open, and it's got all kinds of stuff on it, and I can never find my photos that are in my library. Even though I click on pictures, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got camera roll file again. I got desktop icons, save pictures, and the file's open, but there's nothing in there. I know I've saved a lot of pictures. And then I got video projects.
All right, I got an idea, Armin. You and I are going to do our very own OCONNECT. And you're going to be the host, and I'll be the co-host, and you can wail away on the buttons.
You're kidding me. Oh.
No.
What yeah. Well,
We're
when
going
are we
to try
going to do that? When do you
probably
want to do?
tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to give you a call. How's that?
Oh, right on. Hey, can I ask a quick question? Lynn, you gave me the answer and it worked 100%. I got that beautiful iPhone you guys suggested. I'm so proud of it. But I could never get a webinar on OCONNECT because of pop-ups. And then you said if you do incognito, it will override whatever I have to override. I'm used to riding on the Harley, but I haven't overridden that for a while. But I tried to get into OCONNECT tonight, yesterday as well, walking home with groceries, and I couldn't get in for the life of me because once I got into incognito, it said I was in the incognito mode, but I didn't know how to go to Messenger to download your speaker link. Now, I did it before, but I just can't recall because I hadn't had enough practice, I guess. And I know I'm going on. I hate to take all your time, but that's my dilemma with that. But if you want to answer me another day, I got it on the laptop, so I'm fine.
Well, we can talk about most of that tomorrow. Let's plan on making a date tomorrow, and I'll call you as soon as I get free. I got 3 appointments tomorrow, but I'll call you when I get free.
Okay. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And if something pops up, don't worry about it. It's small fry stuff.
No, it's all big fries. All right, let me swing over to Patricia Green, Pat Green.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Okie dokie.
Very good.
Make sure I get the right name there. Wait. It's so nice to be here tonight. And digital technology, what do I think of that? It sounds like it's going to be important, and it sounds like it's going to have a lot of details to it.
Well, you're immersed in it right now with OCONNECT digital technology.
True. That's true. And I'm getting used to the computer all the time, and that makes it nice. I remember the first course I ever took on a computer was the first thing I asked them was, how do you turn this thing on? Because I don't have a clue, you know. And the teacher looked at me and said, oh, yeah, we better teach you all how to turn this thing on, and you're not getting anywhere. It was so basic. The gentleman that was talking about the link that we could go to for some more training, I didn't catch that link. Can somebody put it somewhere so I can copy it or something?
I didn't think to write it down. So if anybody wrote it down here and wants to put it in the chat, that would be nice.
That was Vern Hale. And then up in the top left-hand corner, we've got the link to the OES Classroom Training Club.
Which I'm in that, which is great.
Okay, well, you're good to go on that. And then Vernon's, we'll get the link from him again and make sure we pass it on to everybody.
He'll be back again.
He'll be back. He's a regular. He'll be back.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Right. Yeah, I love the OES Club. I didn't get there today. My foot had kept hurting for a day and a half, so I couldn't get hardly any sleep at all last night.
Oh.
So I got some medication or some over-the-counter BioFlex joints that's supposed to help your joint and stuff. And I took some of that, and finally my foot quit hurting, which I'm very thankful for. And it was like, I'm going to get some sleep tonight. How nice, you know?
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
I'm not a doctor. I retired Canada Post. I was a first aider. I'm not a doctor. They only let you put a Band-Aid on, you know, because the people will sue. If you give them an aspirin, they get allergic reaction. They would sue Canada Post. The employees would. So they stop. But what I tell everybody, because I heard Charles Lasong say something and it resonated with me, it stuck with me, and he said, documentation defeats conversation. And it's been my experience when I put 99% rubbing alcohol right here, and it's only $7 or something here, $8.99 in Canada, and that's an expensive store. You can get it cheaper. But when you rub that on your joints that are aching, I'm telling you, I got all kinds of good stuff. I got a little arthritis now coming in. I got BioFreeze. I got all kinds of stuff. Believe me. and I haven't drank in 40 years coming on. So I like to listen. It works. I rub it on really good. And I'm telling you, I got about a day and a half, 30 good hours at least of pain really reduced. So that's all I'm saying.
All right. Thank you, Armin. Thank you, Pat. Harry, should we try again?
Oh.
It's just not coming through. Hey, we wanted to hear from me, but hey, seeing you is good stuff too, brother. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
I was wondering if Harry needs to go to if he's on a computer, if he needs to go to that tool that's that gear thing and go to the sound setting. And usually there's 1 or 2 buttons there you can push. And
Yeah,
that would,
Harry's done that.
Oh, okay.
He's agreeing with you. He's done it. He's done it.
Okay. Just thought I'd run that by him just in case.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought I heard him say something, though, just now.
No.
Nope.
Richard, do you know the dog is digging a hole in your bed? You have any idea what the dog's doing?
Little bit.
Little bit. Little bit's digging. Just like Ollie Boy does. Digging on that bed.
That's because she's stealing my pillow.
Well, you're going to have
That's
to.
my pillow. Yeah, that's my pillow that she's stealing.
She's the queen of the house, along with your wife.
Yepers.
All right,
She
you're
is the
learning.
queen.
You're learning. All right, I see John Barilla. John Barilla is in the house. Hello,
Hi,
if you can
John.
unmute, John.
Okay, take your time. It takes a few seconds for his audio to come on.
Oh, it's on. Is it on?
That was fast.
You're audible.
How about that? I'm
Awesome.
sure in a few moments it'll be gone. Like last night again, before the end of the evening, all of a sudden everything started spinning. It was working fine, but the computer got so slow and then it froze up, and I ended up. You probably wondered again. I disappeared. That could happen again. So I don't know what. Hopefully, for the moment, I'm all right. And I'm late tonight. Well, I'm not late. I was on earlier, of course, but I got a phone call from a gentleman in India. It's one of the groups that I've recently become involved with, and he had like a significant issue that he had on his mind. So I ended up, I think, for the last half hour. I don't know if you noticed how long I haven't been around. I just got here because I finally said, look, I'm missing most of RobLynnLive, and I at least want to try to catch some of the community chat. So we'll talk about the rest of this later. But he was bringing up something that I think we might be aware of in a way that, and even Ash Mufarah has kind of hinted, I would say, at a problem in one of our parts of the world, India, where there's a large number of folks that are with us. And but that doesn't mean that they don't have differences in the way the information is distributed to them. And this gentleman was bringing up something to me about someone who's quite a leader, actually, and I'm not going to mention any names, right? Just about a general thing, how a lot of people become confused and get misinformation, that good old word, I really hate misinformation personally in ONPASSIVE, but apparently there are thousands of people that begin to get ideas about where we are and certain developments even recently, that they're kind of been given certain information in a way that makes them think something that isn't really accurate. Let's put it that way. And so I realized that, this is a really big issue for a lot of others in that part of the world that do like to, and this is like has something to do with the Hindi language as well. When things are like translated between what we say in English and then what someone else says to their followers all in Hindi, many times it's not what was intended for it to mean when it was spoken in English. So that was very interesting to me. And he's reaching out to me for some kind of advice and what this certain group, who is not as large as some others in India, but very concerned about how many thousands of people have the wrong information, which gives them the wrong approach. And we've even heard Ash Mufareh mentioning in recent corporates at times about trouble in India, forgive me, but and people who are not doing the right thing. It's part of the reason he has some of the troubles that he's dealing with. And so I found this was like such an interesting thing, because who am I sitting here being told by a gentleman who is a leader where he is, and in this new group of people, because they're trying to form their webinars, their groups, they're actually trying to get a YouTube channel going because they want to combat the misinformation that so many thousands are following. And I found that very interesting. And all I could say to him was give him my advice about what we do to get the accurate information. And it's that same old easy story of, if you can't listen to Ash at the moment accurately in whatever language you're in, at least go to the back office in the O-Founders Update section. And if you can't read it in English, have someone who is knowledgeable in English that can literally read you and inform you of what is actually going on and has been going on. Tried to make that point to this gentleman, and he's very much behind that. And it was just very interesting to me, because where would something like this go? Would you ever have a situation where something would have to be done about it? I'm like, oh my goodness, all you can do is you reach the number of people you can reach, try to build your audience constantly with the proper information. Perhaps that's a good start in combating false information about ONPASSIVE, where we are right now, because that's a terrible problem. I'm realizing it's a big problem. Anyway, I thought I'd bring that up because I wasn't here with exactly what you're talking about, but it's kind of about digital information, because after all, we're a digital internet technology company, and there's a problem within us. So I just thought I'd bring that up. It's very interesting. And I don't know how far I could go with it besides that. So I just thought I'd let you all know about that. I had this little meeting tonight. That's why I was late. That's why I just got here.
All right. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you. We're now going to go to Carmela. Have you got your poll ready? You have to unmute, Carmela. Unmute. Unmute, Carmela, please.
Here I am.
Go
I
ahead.
open it. I did.
Did I
I
lose my
mute
sound?
myself
Is
on
anybody
purpose because you said
there?
you
I'm
are
not hearing anything
making
now.
a noise. So now I was sending my poll. It's ready.
Okay, let's have it.
Let's send it. How we do it? Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Is this your first time on OCONNECT? Yes or no? We've already got 2 votes. And there's 2 yeses. All right. Total of 16 votes. Wow, this poll is flying.
People voting?
Yes.
Good.
We got 4% yes and 95% no. They've been here before. All right. 21 votes. Let's see if we can get up to 50. 23. Still 95% to 4%. Ooh, doggies. Only 2 yeses, so that's not too shabby.
Very good, actually.
Yeah.
So we got now 25 total votes out of about 54 folks here. Of course, I cannot vote because I am the host, but the others, everybody else can vote. So we do encourage you to vote.
I can't vote too. I can't vote too.
Yes.
I do vote to no. I was many time attend with the OCONNECT.
Yes.
Yeah. So anybody, the person who created the poll cannot vote, and the webinar host cannot vote, but everybody else can. So did everybody vote? We now 29 votes out of about 51. 51 people are eligible to vote. We got 30 voting. Vote, vote, vote. One person, one vote per person. Is this your first time on OCONNECT? Answer 1, which is yes, or answer 2, which is no.
So we've got what, 3 yes and quite a few no's.
29
no's.
30
30.
no's and 3 people yes. Their first time on OCONNECT.
Well, welcome, welcome, welcome to OCONNECT.
That's
glad you're here.
Awesome, you guys. We have now 35 out of 53 people voting. Oh, and we had someone just join us, so now we're up to, got one more person here. 36 votes. Okay, let's wrap it up. Vote, vote, vote.
$39 votes out of 50 some odd. Not too shabby.
And we have Sahib Dayal Singh here. He says, hashtag ONPASSIVE, one of the world for uplifting to humanity. Thank God. And Sharon is asking Carmela, are you able to see who voted?
No, I'm able to see only a percent of how much voted, and I see how many people. 40 and 53. 53 attempted, and 40 is not attempt. And I see how much is people say yes is 4, and people say no 36.
Good stuff. Good poll.
All right.
So
all right.
It's at 40. Is it hanging at 40 or
it's
is it
80% vote. Come on, people. 20% more. We want to 100 people, 100% voting, please. It's very easy. Just click 2 buttons. It's very nice. I'm very appreciate you that you are doing it.
I don't want to wait too long.
Thank you.
All right. All right. We're going to call it an evening on the voting, but that's very good, Carmela. To have 85% voting, that's remarkable.
And it's good to see we have four people. It's their first time on OCONNECT. And those who are saying it's their first time on OCONNECT, is it your first time in ONPASSIVE? Did you just create an email address to come into tonight's session? Or it's just that you've been around, but this is the first time you're trying an OCONNECT?
Good stuff.
I'd like to know that.
Well, thank you, Carmela. Thank you for doing the poll.
Okay. I think I will end it now. And
Thank you.
And don't forget to publish the results so everybody can see.
Yes, yes, yes. I share the result. I share the results that everybody can see.
Everybody can see the results now, right?
Yes.
$43. So we got 86% of our folks here voting. That's a great percentage. Four said first time in OCONNECT, and the other 39 said no, it's not their first time.
And Lynn, if I could butt in,
Yes,
I clicked I clicked screen capture for my documentation of this poll summary that Carmela is showing. Thank you very much.
Oh, right. Feel free to do that.
Screen capture is also known as a screen. What is that? Also, like when you do it on a camera.
Screenshot.
Screenshot. You have your very own screenshot right here
Very
in
nice.
OCONNECT. It's great. Lynn uses
this
it
is-
every night.
This is a good time to take a screenshot or screen capture because it's all even. 444.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's do
Let's
it.
all say cheese.
Smile faces. Yay!
All right, smile.
Smile faces. Yay!
That was a good one. Man. Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you, everybody. I'm going to step to the side as I do usually after a couple hours due to my tushy can't take this.
I think I'll go to sleep. It's already morning here.
All right. Well, what
But
we
I
can
need
do
to
now, what
It's
we'll do right now
5
is
o'clock in the morning.
yeah.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
So I think everyone had a chance to express themselves. This is what I mostly want to happen. And so what we'll do now is we're going to stop recording. Everyone is free to leave. You can do a group shot. I like to do a group shot with activity, motion. So if you want to be in that group shot,
Okay,
stay with
do
us.
it.
Beg
Let's
your
do
pardon?
it.
All right, let me save the chat. If you guys are not aware, the chat itself can be saved. If you're a host, you're going to have a save button. It appears after the microphone button and before the send button. And when you click on it, it says chat saved successfully. So that's something to keep in mind. And now we are going to end the recording, but stay with us if you'd like to take a group picture. Thank you. Thank you all for being with us. Thank you all, especially those in the chat, those who are quiet but still with us. We appreciate each and every one of you. And of course, the panelists. Thank you, everyone. Let me stop the recording.